By default, Elumen Saturns come as a standalone smoke alarm, with the placeholder module inside. By pressing on the button on the side of the Saturn, we can open up the inside to reveal the placeholder module, which is white. You may choose to upgrade or purchase the interlinking module, which is blue. To switch out the module, simply hold onto the sides of the placeholder and pull to remove. You can now insert your interlinking module. Now that our Saturn alarms have the proper modules to interconnect, we can start the process of configuring them on the Elumen app. First off, we want to make sure that the device that we are configuring is the correct one. To do this on the Elumen app, we can press on Identify and the corresponding Saturn will make a chirping sound. This will tell us that the device we are trying to configure is the correct one. Next, going into Actions and Settings under Configure, we will be given the option to name our device, set a floor level, interconnect to other devices, and set expected test results. By clicking on Identifier, we can give our Saturn a name, which for simplicity purposes, we'll name this Saturn Top. Following from that, we can now allocate a level depending on where the Saturn is located within the building. Assuming our Saturn will be located on the 3rd floor, the number 3 can be typed to showcase the corresponding level. Next is allocating a channel, which is the process of interconnecting Saturn smoke alarms to each other. By default, Saturn smoke alarms will have a channel number of 000000. To create a channel, we can press on the random button, which will create a random channel code that we can connect other Saturns to. Next, we will now set up the expected group size. This is important for running tests as it will inform the Saturns on how many devices will be tested for. In this case, we'll be conducting an interlinking test for 2 Saturns, so the number 2 should be typed into the expected group size. And just like that, we've configured our first Saturn. We'll now go ahead and repeat the same steps for our second. Again, we'll identify, proceed to tap Actions and then Settings under Configure, tap on Identifier to name our device, which in this case will be bottom. We'll then set our level to be 3. We'll select the same channel which will appear in Recently Seen. And finally, we'll set expected group size to 2. Now that we've set up both Saturns, we can conduct an Interlink Test, which can be done by simply going back into Actions and selecting the Interlink Test button. This will conduct a single chirp test between both Saturns and test against 5 criteria. This includes the Saturn's lifetime, smoke sensor, buzzer, battery, in the presence of mains power.